Hey, good morning. It's been a while since I've done a video, and there's a reason for that. I've been deep in my thoughts. I've been battling. But the point is that now it's time for me to share this message of healing that I have for whoever is willing to receive it. Okay. I want to start by saying a little bit of a prayer. And this is how it goes, short and sweet. I protect my sacred and divine energy, and also the sacred and divine energy of all my friends, family, and loved ones who are open to receiving this message. And that's it. Okay. This is something hard to say because it's not mainstream. Maybe in different parts of the world, in bigger cities, it might be, but down here in Lynette, Alabama, it's kind of tough for me to explain what I want to say and what I've been going through. But I know that if I put it in the right terms and the right words, you'll feel me, you'll understand me, you'll understand me, and hopefully this will help somebody somewhere. Because like I always say, healing is an inside job. Nobody can do it for you. You can have plenty of guides, but nobody can do the work for you. You must do the work for yourself. Okay. So I guess I should have taken some type of notes. But I'm going to just say whatever comes to me. And, well, I guess I want to start by saying the issue of mental health. I've considered that I had a mental health problem, that I might have had a mental health problem because I've been diagnosed with depression and, anxiety and stuff like that. But the funny thing is that people who have a mental health problem, who are delusional, they're not rational enough to consider the possibility that they might have a mental health problem. So, take that or leave it. But I do not suffer the things that I'm about to say are not delusions of a mental health problem. These are real. If you don't believe in, let me say it a different way. In my journey, what I've learned and everything that I'm about to speak reflects my personal journey, my personal growth, my personal development, my personal journey towards freedom. And on that journey towards freedom, I've learned some lessons. Some of these lessons can and will translate to hopefully a lot of people that are struggling. That's my prayer, that's my wish, that's my hope, that's my love. So, everything has an opposite. God shows us that in everything. There's a night and a day. There's a sun and the moon. There are countless other opposite ends of the spectrum that help create balance and harmony within the universe or omniverse or whatever you believe, or it doesn't matter. One more thing. Let's focus on the things that bind us together, not the things that separate us. Because in the English language, I'm not familiar with enough words to fully express what I'm trying to express. And it's not due to lack of education. It's that those words don't exist. And if they do exist, they're much too complex for the layman to understand. And anything that's too complex for the layman to understand, to me, is not a good message. Because parallel truths, there are parallel truths all through the universe. If I can explain something very, very complex to a rocket scientist or an engineer, I should be able to take pieces of that same concept and explain it to a first or second grader. I'm not saying that all the fancy language and all that stuff. I'm talking about the concepts. Just like I spoke about night and day, sun and moon, everything has its opposite. And I say that to say this. If you believe in God, then you must, no matter how Christian or whatever you are, you must believe in the devil also. The living devil. Just as you believe in the living God. Just because there has to be balance in the universe. The universe always seeks to balance itself out. And when something goes off in the universe, it quickly course corrects, auto corrects. Okay? So I said that because the topic that I want to talk about today is along the lines of that. And people will like and love your statuses all day and be all into it when you want to speak about God and divinity. And that's great. I'm not knocking that. I'm supporting that. I love that. I love to see those posts on my Facebook wall, on my timeline. But what I'm saying also is when somebody speaks about the devil, I think we should listen and receive the message with as open an ear. Because if you don't know your enemy, how can you defeat your enemy? That's the art of war. Okay? So once I start saying that I defeated a demon, defeated a devil, I lost some people. I lost my own mom. I'm not going to really get on that, but I lost my own mother. And in my eyes, if somebody came to me and told me they defeated a demon, good. You know what I'm saying? That seems like something I would want to support. I didn't say I made friends with the demon and the demon lives within me. I said I conquered that demon. I conquered the devil. And to me, that's something to be celebrated, just as its opposite. I love God. I love God. So therefore, I conquered a demon. Like, to me, those are the same thing. Those are opposite ends of the same spectrum. If you love God and you don't defeat demons in your everyday life, can you really say that you love God? Maybe I'll edit that out. But I guess sooner or later I'll get to what I really want to say. I decided not to come scripted. I should have at least made a few notes. I had an idea of what I wanted to say, but I try not to be so scripted because I want it to be real. I want you to feel that it's real. I want you to feel the energy. I want you to feel the love that I'm trying to give. But another thing, the topic of spiritual possession, that's one of the devil's tools. That's one of the tools of the demon, of the enemy. And if you're not aware that spiritual possession is a real thing, then how can you ever defeat that enemy walking around unaware that it exists? Ignorance is not bliss, my darling. Ignorance is not bliss. I say it again, ignorance is not bliss. That might be one of the greatest lies the devil ever told. Ignorance is bliss for him. Because if you're not aware of what you're using your energy for or investing your energy in, the devil is. Okay? And like I said, I hope this message is received with the love that I'm with the same love that I'm giving it out with. And peace and love, blessings, healing,